Walking is good exercise for the legs, unless the only walking you do is between the couch and the refrigerator. Unless the two are a mile apart. If I all of a sudden run away from you in the middle of a conversation, it's either because there's a pack of wild, stampeding elephants behind you, or I just don't like you anymore. Kowtow isn't used nearly enough in everyday speech. I don't use it personally because I don't know what it means. Semicolons are socially inept. The funny thing is throwing a copy of The Origin of Species through a stained glass window of the Virgin Mary during Sunday Mass. The funny thing is playing Simon Says with the deaf, because Simon signs, too damn easy. Chamomile is just the scientific term for what we all know it to really be. Weed. Sometimes it burns when I pee, but then I realize I'm peeing into the heart of a brush fire, and I laugh at my mistake. And then I cry because of my burned penis. More people should name their daughters Ermine. 7 times 7 is 49. But whenever I divide 49 by 7, I get 7.0. I think my calculator is broken. Albert Einstein combed his hair every day before he left his house, which was built in a wind tunnel. Starfish really know what's up. We just have to learn to listen. When Martha Stewart and Donald Trump finally do take over the world, I want to finally be able to do my dream job, cleaning the dust out of their genitals. Graduate early. That way, you'll have more time to do nothing with the rest of your life. The funniest phrase I ever heard was, "Mister, I do believe you have your hand on my ass." Then, while I was laughing, he told me to remove my hand. Don't believe the rumors. Jaws? Documentary. They say 2 plus 2 always equals 4, but I beg to differ. Maybe that's why my debate marks were so high, but I always failed math. I give as much as I can to the needy, like positive words and praise and advice. The funny thing is how old people can get away with buying adult diapers and dentures, but when I try, the cashier looks at me weird and won't touch my money. If you spent any time in the Southern Hemisphere between 1989 and 1993, you might be a woman. Or a man. Praying for your sins is the only way to get into a good retirement home. Mr. Yoda was my science teacher in 8th grade. He was the best basketball player, up until the horrific accident. But we're not allowed to talk about that anymore. Randomly accessed memory can be used at very opportune moments, like when you're being inaugurated to the presidency. It takes money to make money, 2 to make a thing go right, and a good taxidermist to make a stuffed gerbil. I'm thinking about starting a heavy metal band. We will stick our instruments where they don't belong. The greatest sporting event of all time was without a doubt the 1971 boxing match between Joe Sugar Shoes Halpert and a little old lady in a wheelchair. The match lasted 31 seconds. He never came out of the coma.